This is catheter care on a female. It couldn't be a male. It has to be a female. Now, with this, I'm gonna make sure there's no comments. Okay, good. With this pill,
check the prosthesis because be sure it's in there secure before you start with Jenna.
yeah, you're good. You're good. Yeah. She does use a leg bag. I can tell you that right now. She does use a leg bag. And you're going to find the Manny just like this, okay? Now, with this particular skill, you got a couple of options. When you get, you're going to be using, I'll use real water so you guys can see. You're going to use real water throughout state exam if it's a water skill. She's looking for your technique. You already know that the catheter is a major portal of entry that can lead to all kinds of nasty infections in our patients. So she's looking to see your technique in cleaning someone who has this portal of entry catheter going into their bladder. Okay, so I'm going to do my air knock first, then I'm going to get my supplies, and then I'll show you from there how we go. Okay, knock knock, good afternoon, how are you? My name is Robbie, I'm a nursing assistant. Would now be a good time to go ahead and give you some catheter care, clean around your catheter, make sure that, we don't have any problems with any infection or anything like that. I'll be very careful not to pull on it. Awesome. I'm going to wash my hands, get a few supplies, and we'll get started. Now, you don't have to say verbatim what Ms. Friedman said. You can embellish it however you want. Okay? You could say, I want to, would it be okay to clean around your catheter? Great. I'm going to be very gentle. Let me know if you feel any discomfort. You want to make sure you don't get any kind of infection from this catheter. Anything you want to say like that is beautiful brownie points. Okay? So now I've washed my hands. I'm going to be getting 2 washcloths, one to clean and one to rinse. I have an option. I can get one of her incontinence pads to put underneath the butt area to not get the linens wet. Or guess what? I can actually get a bath towel to be, you've got the option. State doesn't care. But then you'll need to get a second bath towel to pat dry. We don't dry anybody with a washcloth. Okay? So I'm going to go ahead. I'm going to get 2 bath towels because it's easier. I'm going to get 2 bath towels, one to protect my linens and one to dry. I'm going to get 2 washcloths, one for soap, one for rinse. Everything else I need, and a bath blanket. Everything else I need is going to be over here except water. Okay? So pause your cameras. And we all know when we get linens, we want to hold everything away from our uniforms. So I'm coming back into my room. Clean linens can go on the overbed table. We already know all that, okay? I would pull my curtain for privacy. I'm going to go ahead and set up my work area. So I'm going to need my bath basin. Now, state exam, this is another prometric thing. They've decided to put 2 bath basins in the middle drawer. One is for feet. We don't do this out there, to be quite honest with you. And one will be for other general purpose. Be sure you don't get her foot one. Okay? They just started this mess too. Okay, so this is the general. Now, we also know in real life that soap and lotion is always kept in the second drawer, not with Prometric. They want it in the top drawer. So I'm just gonna get me an extra paper towel. I'll just set this soap on a paper towel just in case it decides to drip a little bit. So I've got my soap, I've got my basin, I've got my towels, my washcloths, and my bath blanket. The gloves are already here. I'm good to go. Okay, I'm going to be raising your bed. I'm going to go ahead and relocate this call bell so it doesn't drop on the floor and get dirty. I'm going to go ahead and raise your bed up, and I'm going to put a bath blanket on you to keep you nice and warm and private. All right. You do not need gloves to put the bath blanket on. And there's no right or wrong with this. This is merely a cover so that when you're giving their care down below, you're not getting their top sheet wet. Okay, remember anything to involve linen, we can't do this because it flies everywhere. All right. I'm gonna go ahead and work this down out of my way. Now, when I start getting close to their private area to put the towel as a barrier, that's when I would put my gloves on. Anytime it's a water event, ladies, you have to memorize this. Water is the last thing. Oh, he's got his feet crossed. Water is the last thing you get because it will get cold. Okay, so now what I'm gonna do is put some gloves on, and we're gonna put a little towel underneath you so that I don't get your bottom linens wet, all right? Now, I need to get this out of my way, so my bare hand, I'm gonna go ahead and lower this side rail, get that out of my way. Okay, now, what we're gonna do is you need to position the mannequin's legs. So I'm gonna gently move your legs apart from me just a little bit, all right? Good, perfect. Now, she's gonna look to see if you take the time to get rid of this gown out of the way. You do not wanna leave the gown all jacked up underneath there. And I'm gonna go ahead and place this nice soft towel down below to protect you. Again, you could use an incontinence pad if you want. Either one is accepted. Now I'm gonna, oops.